High five. You know what's coming. You're waiting for it, aren't you? High five, because we're all doing really good. I know you are, and so am I. So today, I'm going to inspire you, and I'm going to encourage you. I'm not out boondocking. I won't show you any boondocking or campfire or camp cooking. Okay? So, if this is if you want to be encouraged, you just stick with me, okay? And I will encourage you, and I'm going to inspire you. Today, I'm going to talk about discipline. Discipline. I'm going to discipline you. No, we're going to talk about self-discipline. We're going to learn to discipline ourselves and self-control. So let's get going with this. Let's not wait any longer. Let's go. Okay, everyone. I thought about this, and I really need this myself too. I have found myself in the morning kind of dragging, getting up, and that's unusual for me. So I wanted to talk to you about this because I need to talk to myself about it. So let's have a discussion. And if you want to join the discussion, here's what you do. As I'm presenting this, I want you to leave comments, and you can send it. And when you hear something else, you can type it in and then send it. And you can let me know. You can do as many comments as you want. You don't have to come up with one big comment, but as these thoughts come to you, you can send it. And that way we can sort of have a discussion. And this is going to be improv, although I do have a couple notes. And I looked up the definition of discipline, because I need to get disciplined again. I really do. I've been laying here for a good half hour after my alarm goes off. So what's happening, it's making my day drag. It's making my day, I'm not really even drag. It's just off kilter. And I feel like I'm rushing through the day. So, this morning I did get up at normal time. And when the alarm went off, I almost fell right back into it. So much for discipline, right? And self-control. I almost fell back into it, and something clicked me in that said, get up. Let's go. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay there and I'm going to ruminate. And I'm going to think about things that I don't want to think about. And usually it's about stuff back there behind me in the rear view mirror. That's not good discipline. That's done. In fact, if time really doesn't exist, and that means that really doesn't exist anymore. It just doesn't. So, this is a good chat for me too, okay? And then what happens is there was other things that I was becoming undisciplined about. Now, I'm going to talk about why we want to be disciplined. So hold on. I'm going to give you what, this is Merriam-Webster. Discipline. Control gained by enforcing obedience or order, okay? Orderly or prescribed conduct or pattern of behavior. Self-control. I don't want to click on that. And then number 3 is training that corrects, molds, or perfects the mental facilities or moral character. I like that. I agree with that. A field of study. Like what is your study? What is your discipline? Like in college, where have you mastered the information? Okay, and then a rule or system of rules governing conduct or activity. And discipline or disciplining. Yeah, to train. Okay. So, I'm curious, what's the opposite? Do they have an opposite? So discipline, this would be a noun. Now, also, it could be a verb. I need to discipline myself. I'm going to punish myself because I didn't get up early enough, right? to train or develop by instruction, to bring under control. Okay, so there's where discipline comes in, and then when you add self-discipline, you're doing this to yourself. You're using a punishment. I don't think that would probably be good, but it could. Well, actually, when I don't get up at the right time, I'm really, in a way, by not doing it, I'm punishing myself, and I'm going through kind of a mental thing that I really don't want to throughout the day, and it kind of screws my day over. Excuse me. Coffee. You want some? It's down to here, but just go like that and wipe it off. Wipe my germs off. Okay, I'm not sick. Right. Okay. So yeah, a little spit doesn't hurt anything, right? remember in the days gone by when you would see in the movies the parents, they'd go like this and they'd push that cowlick down on their kids and they'd be going, yeah. Okay, no more spit on my face. Okay, here we go. Self-discipline. You know, I want to be in control of what I do because this is my life, and I'm one of these that like to be in control of myself. Very independent. I don't mind other people helping me, but I think throughout the years, one of the reasons, let's talk about independence first, because this came to my mind. Let me explain this. A lot of people say, oh, you're just too independent. Well, you kind of have to be. And I have read, seen things about this lately. This is new information coming out. That I was a single mom. My husband passed away in my 40s. In his 40s, he was in a car accident, so I was with 4 children. Well, I had to be the breadwinner and the caregiver. I had to make the bacon and bring home the bacon, as they say. So I had to be very much in control of my life, and maybe that's why I'm so good at organizing and being in control. I'm good at self-discipline. And I think I was trained that way because I had so many people depending on me. Well, also, and then I was single and I've got a video on that, by the way. And it wasn't about, oh, I was single for 25. So many people took that video wrong. I don't know why. Because, well, I do know why. Because they didn't actually watch it all the way through. The point of that video was I wanted to express and relate to you how I felt that changed me and the benefits of being alone and not being in a relationship for that long. So that's what that video was about. I don't know. Sometimes people, they go on the subject and they watch the first few minutes and then they give me a comment like they knew exactly what I was talking about. No, that's not how you do it. My videos are a book that is filled with words and paragraphs and chapters. If you want a picture book, you got to go find somebody else because I'm not a picture book. I offer meat to you. I don't offer candy and little sprinkles and sparkly things. No, I offer meat, okay? Meat, protein, however you want to look at it. I offer you healthy food. I'm going to offer it to you. There you go. Okay. So I think that's where a lot of my self-discipline has come from. And let me offer this too. This is interesting. They're now saying, because there's so many men, and older men too, I'm seeing it a lot. Older men too are kind of like becoming more effeminate. Is that the right word? Effeminate? More feminine. And I know the young ones that a lot of people call them soy boys. Oh, there's a whole bunch of those. If you're in a relationship and the man is going to take care of the woman, because I think that's the way it was kind of supposed to be in the beginning or whatever. Not everybody wants that, but a lot of females, very feminine females, that's what they want to kind of be taken care of. But if they're not, the masculine will come out in them, and I think that's what happened with me. I have a lot of masculine in me, and I'm in control, and I take care of myself, and I pay my own bills, and I make my own money. I don't rely on anybody to do this for me. I have good self-discipline because I know I have to. So, but I could become very feminine if I had somebody in my life who wanted to be the masculine role. If he wanted to literally take care of me, and I'm just not talking about, oh, yeah, I want his money and I want him to support me. But, yeah, I mean, there has to be that, too. Otherwise, you know, okay, why are we even, you know. And then when a man, this is the studies, when a man, there's a tradition and a man takes care of the woman and lets her be feminine, that will come out in her. She'll be more feminine. But if that isn't taken care of, she will have to know, she'll know instinctively, and she will sense that she has to bring up and rise up the masculine in her. Yeah, and then she has to handle these things. So that was interesting. You can leave if you agree or don't agree, but that's the new studies coming out, that this is one of the reasons why women have kind of risen up and had to be more masculine, because the men stopped doing that. I think, wasn't it around in the 60s too, boy? You know, women were burning their bras. They said, I'm going to work, do all that. Well, I love to work, yes. But And both can work. That's really not the issue. Of course, you know, being barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen, right? No, but there came a point where I think the guys in my generation, some of them, not all, sorry guys, but they just stopped doing that. As I said, their thing was, oh, okay, well, you want to go get out of the kitchen, so you go take care. But they wanted the nookie. They still wanted that, but they didn't really want to totally take care of their females. And the women had to rise up with their masculine sides. And that's the way I am. I have a lot of masculinity in me because I've had to do both sides. I even work construction, so we won't even go there. That actually probably really accentuated that. I'm very female. I can be very female. And I can be very, yeah, I would love to just be at home doing the gardening and stuff like that, and sewing and doing my crafts and painting again, things like that. But I don't have that. Okay, and so I do have to be self-disciplined, and I have to be in self-control. So let's get back to the self-control. Did you like that little offshoot there? A little bit, you know, sometimes you guys want to know, who are you, Minivan Lee, and what are you all about? Tell us stories about yourself. Well, that was a story, and that was a little bit of commentary mixed in. Okay, what are my notes here? Self-discipline. Okay. Now, here's the key issue that I have to deal with and you have to deal with is, let me get this light out here. There's a lot of us here, right here, you're watching, we're retired, aren't we? We don't have to do anything if we don't want to. Well, I kind of do because I still have to supplement my Social Security. It's not huge. So I do still want to work. I want to keep busy. And this is my method of keeping busy. I love to film. I love to encourage. I love to talk to y'all. And I do enjoy this. And I love the graphic arts of it. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, well, we're retired. We don't have to. Well, guess what? There are all kinds of people, and I get letters like that. I will get up, I will make my coffee, and I'll go sit on the couch. I'll turn on the TV, and then 3 hours later, that's where I'm at. It's time for lunch or whatever. Yeah, not good. Not good. We have to have some goals. We have to have discipline to get something done. Our life is not over. Okay, we have so much creativity in us, and if we do just keep sitting on this couch, you know, you might as well, you might as well say, goodbye world, I'm done. I'm just done. You're going to be telling the universe, you're done. I mean, why are you even around? You're done. And then what happens? Your health will go down, things like that. So retirees have a very special problem here, and a challenge, I would say, a challenge. You need to get up off the couch. You need to start making a plan. Get your paper out. Make a plan. What are your skills? What do you want to get dabbled into? And then make a schedule so that you have enough time during the day to do it. And then how are you going to do it? You are going to make yourself, that's where self-control comes in. The self-control would be, oh, I think I'll get, oh, I'm on Facebook. Oh, look at that Facebook. Oh, yeah. And then you start watching the reels and you just keep scrolling, right? YouTube, the same. They call them shorts. Oh, yeah. All those shiny little things that are, we become mesmerized by them. Stop. When you need to set, what I've been doing is leaving an alarm on here. When that alarm goes off, I make myself do it. I've got a plan. I wrote it all down because there's other things I want to do too. I'm going to start writing again, or I have been, but I mean, this is on a daily basis. And so I've got a schedule down. Now I'm going to be doing filming. I'm going to make episodes for you and encourage you. I'm going to be writing, and I go to the gym and I go do this and I do that. Now, how am I going to get all that done in one day? Seriously, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot. Okay. And then have to edit the video, stuff like that. Well, I made a plan and I made a schedule. There you go. If you're younger watching this, and I do have younger, hello. I love young people. I mean, I feel like my children are my children, but they're almost my friends. We remain friends. I didn't overly discipline them. Let me just say this. I didn't overly punish them. I wanted to remain friends with all of my children for years to come. And so I wasn't this big discipliner. Punisher, I should say. I didn't punish them. I let their own... It's kind of like if I don't get up, then I suffer. Because my day's now off kilter. That was the same principle I applied to my children. Now, in life, we have seasons in life. When you're younger, you have your seasons. You need to work. You probably, unless you're very creative, you probably are at a job, okay? And you need the control to not, you need self-control to not stay up late at night so you can get up and go to work, all that jazz. But there's other seasons in life. And then there's another season. And this can apply to the women's. I was just talking about that earlier, about the feminine side. There are women who, the men work and they want their wives to be home taking care of their babies and raising them up, having a mother around to guide them and discipline them and teach them control. Well, my one light went out. Why do you do that, light? Let's get another one. There we go. There. Better. Well, their season in life, and they're very happy doing it, for the most part, that's their season in life. Their season is mom. They're being mom. They just want to be mom and raise their children and have them around. And they don't want to hand their babies and their children over to somebody else to raise. That's not why they had them. So they're fortunate enough to have a husband who is willing to work and pay the bills and help support the family unit. Okay, so that's their season in life. And if you don't choose to do that, that's fine. I mean, I had to be a single mom too, so I root for everybody. But I do root for the women who want to do that, okay? So, yeah, I just want to clarify that because I might get like comments, how dare you, how dare you say that women just need to stay home? I'm not saying that. I think most of you know that. But our season in life as retirees is we're not going to work. We've worked, we've put in our time, and now we want to have some enjoyment in our lives. We no longer have babies. We no longer have children. And men, you probably, some of you are still married to your first wife even. You're married and you've been together. Maybe you're traveling. Maybe she's no longer with you anymore. And now you're a nomad, you're traveling, or you're at home. But you still need you're in a season in life where you can do exactly what you want to do. So let's find out what you want to do, because you can't just sit there and rot on the couch. maybe you want to be a nomad. You know, if you do, I mean, you're at the right place. I've got a lot of videos. Look down below on how to do that. But there are seasons in life, and I am in this season in life where I can actually step out of the normal 9 to 5, and I have had time to discover where my talent lies, where my skills are, and I can use that. So it's a good time, but I have to have self-discipline in order to use it properly, and self-control, to not just be willy-nilly doing 1,000 things at once. Oh, I want to paint. Oh, I want to do this. No, my thing right now is filming, editing, graphic arts, photography, and I'm going to look at my writing as almost kind of journaling, which is okay. What else did I get? Oh, the benefits. If you are writing down what you want to do, what you think that you should be doing, okay? And you've got a plan, and you wake up the next morning, and you just don't feel like doing it. Like, no, I don't know what I was thinking. This is like, I don't know if I want to do this. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to look ahead and see what the benefits are. You have to look at what the benefits are going to be. Then you can walk towards the goal, but you have to look at it. You have to envision what that goal, what it looks like. What's it going to look like, okay? And let's see. Oh, yeah, one last thing. We crave what we're used to. If you're going to eat candy all the time, I guarantee you, you're going to day after day crave candy. In order to get off of it, you have to make a challenge, and you have to have self-control to get rid of the candy. And within a certain point, if you ate candy again, it would taste horrible because it's way too sweet. But you were eating apples, or you were eating just good sandwiches, like a turkey sandwich for lunch, and you got rid of the sweets, you're going to start craving turkey sandwiches, or, you know, like tuna sandwiches or soups, whatever, okay? You even, like, if you ate, like I'm kind of getting, I crave my smoothies now. In the afternoon, I want a smoothie, because guess what? I've been doing it for a couple of weeks now. So that's what I crave. So it's the same with your goal. When you start moving toward it, you will crave the activity of getting to the goal, the benefit of why you're doing that, okay? Did this help you out? Let me know in comments. I really would like to know that. And, oh, please subscribe. That's a big one. Check to see if you're subscribed. YouTube is just, well, they're just little stinkers. They're unsubscribing people all the time. I get people saying, I subscribed yesterday, and now I looked and I'm unsubscribed again. I don't know why they're doing it. Okay, so please do that. And let me know what you think about that, okay? And as far as like the feminine, the masculine, things like that, I mean, be nice. If you want to give me your opinion, be nice. Don't be rude to me. I don't like that. And I probably won't let you comment again on your... I mean, it's got to be pretty nasty, but sometimes they're pretty nasty. You know, they come off like... Okay. So let's see. What else? Anything else? I don't think so. I just love you guys, and I will keep bringing you stuff that's interesting. I promise I will, right? I mean, I like to bring you information. I'm just, I say, I'm just a girl who lives in a van. I'm just a girl who lives in, I was looking over somebody, I got my lights on, so I don't know if you can see me in here, maybe, because my curtain's up. I'm just a girl who lives in a van and is a word book. I'm a word book. I'm not so much a picture book. I have information to offer you. Okay? Okay, I love you. Mwah. Bye, everybody. You go out and have a really good day today. Okay.